with another one. I've been missing for a little while. Not too long. Been trying to get some stuff together. Sure, whoever sticks with me and listen to my videos know everything that's been going on. So yeah, just been trying to figure it out, get some stuff together. Of course, you deal with the same trash at the end of the day. Oh Lord, it's so funny. I've been watching and stopped just. No, I almost feel kind of sorry for these people because you know they're jealous and they envious and they just really just want to be you is what it comes down to at the end of the day. 1:11 on the timer. They really just want to be you is what it comes down to at the end of the day. And in the case of the men, hell, you know what? I mean, some men, they want to be you too. Let's just keep it real what it is. Some men want to be you too. At the end of the day. And for the ones who don't want to actually be a woman, and they just try to do things to make sure nobody else would want you is what they try to do. Because the truth is, they want you. They don't want to be you. They want you. That's what it comes down to. People are weird. And I'm just kind of over it. I'm over it. I'm just over it altogether. Really, to be honest with you. Fake family members. Fake ass friends. People you thought was friends. And so I just been spending time the last few days just trying to get my stuff together. Clear your mind, but you know as long as you're scrolling on anything on your phone, then they're gonna try to communicate with you the best way that they can, however they can get through, whether it's through memes, through a post, just some random shit, you know. They like to use their little magic, they like to play with it, you know. It's the only thing they really have for themselves. They have no self-esteem. They have no creativity. And so that's really the only thing they have is the magic. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. You feel sorry for them because they go after everything you have, everything you do, everything you want in life. Instead of finding their own purpose, they figure out a way to come for your purpose. And then they get on the internet and then they pretend as if they have this high self-esteem when the truth is, how do they say, put it on the floor? The truth is, that's where their self-esteem is, on the floor. And they don't know how to pick it up from there. And so the only thing they have is you, to come after you, to try and take what it is you have. They never measure up. They never measure up. They always going to come up short. And so even if they do get a chance to sample whatever it is, or even take something they think you're supposed to have, it's not going to last long, because for one, it was never for them. And two, they never measure up to being you. And they don't know who they are at the end of the day. That's what's crazy. It's like all the time you spend coming for somebody else and what it is they have and the things that they create. All you ever had to do was find yourself. But they won't take the time out and find themselves or figure out who they are. They rather spend all day long coming for you and trying to bring you down so that they can have something they feel like they can measure up to. As the saying goes, you can't compete where you can't compare. And they've never been able to compare. And so the only thing they have to do is to try to bring you down on their level so they can try to compare. And they still don't. They still don't. That's the funny part about it. I'm in the situation that I'm in because of things that they've done in the background. Cowardly. And me being in this situation, they still drive around me. And they throw magic at you. They drive around and they try to manipulate the energy. They drive around you and they still try to energy harvest off of you and be you. That's the crazy part about it. And so as far as they've brought me down, all the things that they've torn down around me that I was working to build up, the things that I was creating for myself, they still can't measure up to it. And so, like I said, you almost feel kind of bad for those people. You got to feel sorry for them because you know that they're nothing. Nobody's what it come down to. I don't know. Anyway, y'all, I'm not going to spend 10 minutes talking about nobody and nothings in the world. So, see, Holy Spirit, archangels, spirit guides, the highest white light. Let's see if we have a sign that's going to jump out. I've been shuffling. Do some signs. Aquarius. Hope you ain't one of the haters. God, don't let your pride get in the way. Then it says, show the world the real you. On the bottom of the deck, this is Leo. It's so funny because I think Aquarius is actually the opposite sign for Leo. This is what we came up with. So I'm going to go with Aquarius. Show the world the real you. We got an Aquarius out there that's being fake. That's what it comes down to. So Aquarius, is this you? Is this someone that you know? You're going to always come up short, whoever you are, till you learn how to be yourself and in your own energy. You're going to always fall short. You're going to always be sad. You're going to always not measure up to what you're trying to measure up to. You're going to always just miss the mark because you can't be yourself. Like, you got to know how to be yourself. Y'all can't just be being anybody you want to be and just, you know, they tell people that in school. When you're growing up, you can be anything you want to be, but you cannot be anyone you want to be. Like, you can be anything you want to be, but you have to do work on yourself. You can't just choose to be somebody else. Choose to just take what belongs to somebody else. You can't just choose to do what somebody else is doing. Because then you're not living in your truth. And you know, it's so sad that some people die not living in their truth. They go all the way to the grave trying to be somebody else. And so I hope that isn't you. I like to think the people who listen to me take my advice and they are not the karmics out here. But sometimes, you know, karmics can watch your channel too. And so, I don't know. I guess you better put yourself wherever you belong. Where you belong, not where anybody else belongs. Remember that. Sage. So you may need the sage to clear the energy. Wish I had my other phone. I just cleaned out this car and I just put a lot of stuff up. I took a lot of stuff out. I was going to look it up, but it may take long. I don't want this to take long, so let's just see. What's going on with this Aquarius? Them not being themselves. Them not showing the world the real them. Mind control. Bitter. So someone is bitter and they're trying to control what someone else thinks. They could be, you could even be under mind control. It says don't trust them. Whoever this person is. So again, this could be you, this could be someone else. But someone is bitter. And they're trying to use mind control over someone. It's like almost like reverse psychology. I see evil. They're trying to be someone who they are not. They think they're going to trick someone into thinking that they are who they are not. I see clout chasing right here. So we have clout chasing, which is probably what this Aquarius is doing. Not showing the world the real them. So they think they're going to do whatever they have to do to get in the in crowd. So they out there faking and pretending to get in somewhere they don't belong. But here's the thing, even once you get in where you don't belong, you're still not going to be happy because it's not for you. Because you have to fake it to make it. And eventually the real you is going to come out, and the people you're around, the group that you fake to fit into, are going to realize that you've been faking the whole time. They're going to realize that you're not as real as you say you are. And so not only do you have to deal with that within yourself, but the group around you, you're going to have to deal with it with them too. Because what makes you think they're still going to want you around knowing how fake you are? That's why it's always better to be you, who you truly are. That way you can pull in the people that's supposed to be there around you. Because this is a disaster waiting to happen. So, endings right here. It's what you could have coming to you because you've been faking this whole time. Wow. Mendacity. Untruthfulness. Lying. This is what someone has been doing. And assume it's this Aquarius again. It's you or somebody else. But, I mean, endings bring new beginnings. So something's about to end. I feel like people know that you are not, again, like the song say, you ain't as real as you say you are. And I think this is about to backfire on you. I see fire signs right here. Fire signs can have a lot to do with this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It could have something to do with this. Disturbing, disappointing. Someone is disappointed. Did you do something that was disturbing? You tricked your way into something, and now people are looking at you and realizing that, I don't know why, what came to my mind is you lied. I don't know what it is that you lied about. People are looking at you now like you've lied. You know, you're a liar. And maybe looking at you like if you lied on someone or about something has to do with yourself, then you would lie about other stuff too. And so what you may have here is some people who don't trust you now. These people who you try so hard to be around, they're looking at you as a person that they can't trust now. And so regardless of what you did to get in this group, you may be being put out of it. And before I turned on the phone, before I turned this recording on, I was reading something that said someone was doing some type of water magic. And I'm being called to say that because as I'm talking, I'm looking down at this card here. And I'm noticing them pour out a bunch of water. And so someone could have been doing magic to try to manipulate something. It's going to backfire. It's already backfiring. I feel like it's already in the process of backfiring here. This person doesn't have on any clothes, so this may have something to do with some type of sexual acts, or maybe speaking on someone's body, or top of the deck. I also have celebrity. So did you go out the way, 15:55 on the clock, did you go out the way and tell lies and manipulate your way into being around celebrities? Trying to have some type of exclusivity about you, you know? I feel like what's coming to mind is when I was told that they had a really exclusive birthday party, dinner at a nice restaurant, around some really exclusive people. Whatever you did is disturbing. You told a bunch of lies about someone. You were clout chasing. These people know. They know that you're a liar. They know that you're a clout chaser. Whatever it is that you thought you were gaining, is coming to an end. Which is typically what happens when you go out of your way and you tell lies and you try to manipulate your way into stuff. It doesn't last long. What's for you is going to always be for you, but when it's not for you, it's not for you. That's why it's important for people to know who they are and who their crowd is and what it is that they're supposed to be pursuing in life, and not look at other people and see what it is they have going on and then try to go and step into that place, because it's not for you. Something's coming to an end. It's disturbing. People are disappointed, probably because they looked at you as if you were telling the truth about something, only to find out that you're a liar. So again, this could be you who's a liar, the clout chasing liar. It could be someone else, whoever you're listening to this for. This is definitely a clout chasing lion, Aquarius. Clout chasing celebrities. You wanted to be in the it crowd, but you were not it. You're not that it girl. You've created a disturbance. People can't trust you. They know you are who you are now. They see you now as a liar, manipulator, a thief. How you kind of bamboozled your way into something, and it's about to come to an end for you. And so I hope you don't take this ending harshly, because you were never supposed to have this. You were never supposed to be in this anyway. See evil here right behind it. You may have said and did some evil things, some dirty things, to get yourself in here. May have to do with some sexual acts, or this may just be something that you will need to clean up, because something has been, you effed up with this one. And instead of you looking like you wanted to look, the image that you were trying to give by not being who you truly are, you look really bad now. You look stupid. That's what it comes down to. You made yourself look stupid. See public humiliation here? So maybe that's what you were attempting to do to someone else, maybe? With telling these lies or untruthfulness. Or this could be even what's about to happen to you. Because you've told these lies. Because you've tried to manipulate your way into something. Now you're going to be publicly humiliated because you wanted someone else to be publicly humiliated. So, again, just to recap, we have an Aquarius here who may have done some sexual things in order to manipulate their way into this group, of celebrities. You wanted to be the it girl or the it guy. And so you spent your time doing some clout chasing. Maybe a little sucking. A little bit of the F word. You've done, I feel like, some type of sexual acts in order to try to get into this place. You've told a bunch of lies. Untruthfulness, lying. You told a bunch of lies to get yourself into this. Whatever you done was disturbing, disappointing. These people are disappointing you because they realize you are who you are and you aren't who you were claiming to be. And so you spent some time doing and saying some evil things, maybe trying to humiliate someone else in order to look like you fit in, to make this person, I guess, be booted out, in order to make you look like you fit in. But the truth is, you weren't being honest. And not only were you not being honest, you weren't even being yourself. You were completely out of character. And for this reason, because you went out the way to humiliate someone else publicly, you're about to experience this times 10. And so whatever celebrity group you slept your way into, you about to be kicked out of it. People can't trust a liar. Confirmation. And so let's hope it wasn't someone close to you, friends or family, who you told this lie on. But either way, you can't be trusted. And people are aware that you can't be trusted now. Maybe it was a fire sign who you lied on. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It's funny because I said in the beginning, fire signs and, a Leo and Aquarius, because we did see this Leo right here on the bottom of the deck. Leo and Aquarius are opposites. And so you went in this thing pretending to be something that you weren't, telling these lies, trying to publicly humiliate someone, trying to fit in with these celebrities. And in all actuality, the energy that you were trying to imitate, I feel like, was this fire sign's energy. I'm going to show you this card that was on the bottom of the deck, which made me even make the remark I made about them being opposites. Don't let your pride get in the way. And I feel like that's because whatever you think you manipulated yourself into, you're about to be publicly humiliated times 10 what you wanted to give to someone else. See these endings right here? 10-10. This is you. This, whatever you did is coming to an end. Whatever you lied about, people know that you're a liar. People know that you can't be trusted. They don't want you in this group anymore. You have a lot of people don't want you around because now they see you for who you are. And so even if you did sleep your way into the group, you're just another body, baby. It's not going to work the way you thought it was going to work for you. And I feel like this Leo right here, which I feel like may be the person that you tried to publicly humiliate in order to fit in with these celebrities, is going to wind up getting exactly what's for them anyway. And so this is probably going to make you feel even more stupid to know that you're out because of what you did. And this Leo is still going to get it. And especially if this Leo is somebody who you could have asked for something and received it from, especially if this Leo is somebody who could have brought you into the group themselves. Now you screwed yourself out of something. No pun intended. But you fucked up. And so you may need to sage and try to remove some of this negative energy that's around you, because evidently you surrounded yourself with negative energy. We already seen evil out here. I feel like this is you. You may have called on some things, conjured up some things, but whatever it is that you were doing, it was evil. And now you have some debt to repay. And so where you think you're winning, it's about to come to an end. And so just prepare for that. Whatever it is, I would prepare for it. Because again, you're going to get that back 10 times over. Whatever it is you said, whatever it is you've done, in order to try to publicly humiliate someone, you're going to get that back 10 times over again. And so that's what I have for Aquarius right here. Next time I would think twice. Next time I would find yourself is what you need to do. Don't go out here trying to lie on people and manipulate things to go your way, because that always backfires. So I would suggest you go sit down and you spend time with yourself, just like you spent time calculating whatever it is you thought you were going to do, just like you spent your time trying to publicly humiliate someone else, watching what they do and trying to get in their energy so you can have what was for them. I would suggest you spend as much time on yourself, working on yourself, figuring out who you are and what it is that you're supposed to have. And at this point, if you're even capable of having what you were supposed to have. Because I think you screwed yourself out of this one. Where you thought you were screwing yourself into something, I think you screwed yourself out of something. This Leo could still be getting whatever it is that they're supposed to have, and you get to sit back and look stupid and be without, because you're going to lose a whole lot of stuff behind this little game that you played. And this is going to be one for the history books. Matter of fact, I see that ancestry right there, so it's really given that you did this to family. You could have done this to your own family. So you can't imagine if people are looking at you and realizing what it is you done, and that you did this to your own family. They can only be saying, if you did it to your family, what would you do to them? And so who wants to be around a person like that? And you look at people like that and you feel like they're trash. They have a lack mindset. They have a brokenness about them that they need to fix. And so where you might have a pretty face, you got a real ugly inside. And I feel like you should work on that. Work on fixing yourself. Work on being pretty from the inside out. And then what that does is it'll attract the type of people who are also in that energy. It'll attract the type of people. I don't want to say that you want to be around, because maybe that's not even for you. You have to figure out who you are. But you being yourself is going to bring in the kind of people, whoever it is that you're supposed to be around. You can't just walk around manipulating things and lying your way through life and feeling like you're just going to take something from somebody. So what happened here is you're about to have a lot of stuff taken from you. Whatever it is you think you gained from doing this is about to leave. And you're about to lose 10 times more. So you won't even have what you started off with. And in the process, if you've given up sex or threw it in a circle for someone, or sucked few people to get into some places, just know that you've done all of that for nothing. Next time, think twice. 31:31 on the clock. It's just saying at the beginning, I feel kind of sorry for people like that, and I wasn't expecting to pull these cards like this, but it is what it is, you know. I mean, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. People know who you are and what you are. This is backfired big time. So, I mean, I would say prepare for this to go down. You might want to go sit somewhere and kind of hide out for a little bit, because there's going to be a big backlash. And you're not just going to have these celebrities that you were trying to fit in with looking at you like you are who you are, and you aren't who you were trying to pretend to be. But you're going to have the whole world, because again, this appears to be something that's going down in the history books. This is something, if not actually in the history books, it's going to be something that's unforgettable. This is going to be a big moment when this comes out, when you're exposed, because I feel like it's already out. I feel like these celebrities, whoever they are, already know who you are, already know what you did. They've already put 2 and 2 together. And so right now, you're just waiting. It's just a matter of time. And so, yeah, I would definitely go. Not only get in touch with yourself, but you may need to pray to God, because whatever it is you did, this right here didn't have God in it. You reap what you sow. That's what I got for you, Aquarius. Do better.